One day, Abdullah asked his grandfather, "Grandfather, what is justice and fairness?" Grandfather replied, "Dear children, Allah has set some principle for the well-being and success of humanity. If people implement these principles in society correctly, everyone can easily receive their rights. Providing rights and taking rights from others becomes straightforward for both the giver and the receiver. For example, if someone causes harm to another person, they should be punished according to the severity of their crime. This act is called justice and fairness in Islam. Justice and fairness are crucial for human societies. Therefore, Islamic teachings emphasize the importance of justice and fairness. Islam does not differentiate between people in matters of justice. Rather, it strives to establish justice for all. If justice is only served to the rich, and the poor are denied their rights, those who do so are not worthy of being called Muslims. Dear children, when we study the life of Prophet, peace be upon him, we learn just how much importance he gave to justice and fairness. Once, in the Battle of Badr, a woman from the defeated tribe, Fatima bin Makhzumi, committed theft. The Quraysh tribe considered themselves prestigious, so they thought if Fatima's hand was cut off, the entire tribe would be disgraced. They sought alternates, and in the end, the case came to the attention of Hazrat Osama bin Zayd. Hazrat Osama decided that the punishment for theft in Islamic law should be carried out. Justice and fairness were so important to the Prophet, peace be upon him, that he stated, "Previous nations were destroyed because they applied different rules for the elite and different for the weak. If a prestigious person committed theft and he was alone, but if a weak person committed theft, the punishment was applied. By Allah, if my daughter Fatima had committed theft, I would have cut off her hand." Dear children, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has given the command of justice and fairness in all situations. Even in the case of prisoners of war during the Battle of Badr, when the Prophet, peace be upon him, acquired ransom money from them and decided to release them. His uncle, Hazrat Abbas, was also among the captives. Hazrat Abbas suggested that the Prophet, peace be upon him, should forgive his ransom. But the companions proposed the matter to the Prophet, peace be upon him. Dear children, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has commanded justice and noble morals. Islam does not teach its followers bad ethics and oppression in any situation, whether the issue is a Muslim or a non-Muslim. Islam strongly condemns oppression and taking someone's right unjustly. In this regard, the saying of the Prophet, peace be upon him, is noteworthy. The plea of the oppressed, even if he is a disbeliever, has no veil between it and Allah. Our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, implemented justice in every single way. During a dispute between a hypocritical Muslim and a Jew, the hypocrite suggested going to the Kaaba to seek judgment. The Jew insisted on going to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, for a decision. The hypocritical Muslim reluctantly agreed. Both came to the Prophet, peace be upon him, with their case. Hazrat Jibreel came to the Prophet, peace be upon him, in that moment, and he said, "O Prophet of Allah, Omar has made a distinction between the truth and falsehood." He asked the hypocrite, "Does he tell the truth? Is this what happened?" The hypocrite replied, "Yes." Then Hazrat Omar took out his sword, beheaded the hypocrite, and said, "Anyone who rejects the judgment of Allah and His Messenger, this is how I judge." This incident shows the Prophet's commitment to justice. Dear children, remember that the world system cannot sustain without justice and fairness. Our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, demonstrated the establishment of justice in every situation. If we desire the well-being of society, we should refrain from trying to take away anyone's rights.